Boom. Dude, today at school, we played, me and the guy that sits next to me, we played all the games. You know, all those, I guess we didn't play Wordle, but we played like, holy shit, we played so many. We played the one with the stadium food one. We played Soldel. We played a Naruto-del. We didn't know shit about that. We played Avatar-del. We played a game called GeoGrid, which is like with geography shit. And we played the Wikipedia one, the Redactyl one, where you have to guess the Wikipedia article. The stadium food, dude, the stadium food one is crazy. And dude, the best ones are when it's the UK versus the UK. And they both have like 10% rating, but one has 10.9%, the other has 10.0%. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. That shit's awesome. Dude. And then, you know what he did? Because we were like running out of games. He pulled up the R34 though. What the hell? The one where you have to guess who has the most searches. Or searches? I don't even know. Whatever. Yeah. Something like that. Holy hell. Yeah. They got one for anything. Yeah, they literally got one for anything. There's even like a site where you can see all the different ones that exist. And bro went to that one and just started opening all of them up. Did you do the Soldel one today? It's kind of an annoying one because it's a 50-50. Once you get it narrowed down to like a little, like once you get it narrowed down a little bit, then it's a 50-50. The guy I was playing with didn't really know so much about it, but he kind of had a meta opening guess, which was Osiris. And the reason I'm saying it's a meta opener guess is because he's 2 types on there. Two boss types. Alright, let's get going. You will on your break. Alright. Which other ones did we play? I don't even remember. But we actually managed to get the Redactyl one. I don't know if you guys know that one. But that's the one where you have to guess the name of the Wikipedia article with like all the words blurred out except the 100 most common English words. So that the thing becomes like blank blank off blank 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 the blank blank from blank 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 the. Sometimes you can guess it like almost immediately, and other times I've had a game that lasted like many hours before. I think you can do most of them in like 40 minutes though if you just spend enough time, but the problem is that sometimes you get a guy that you've a person you've never heard of before, so playing that game and turning the people category off is best. Because it's gonna be some random fucking... I mean, we had I think it was a Mexican or... No, it was an Argentine Formula 1 driver that I had once. No clue. I'm gonna say, guess the... Huh? Oh, redacted, dude. That is funny. That is funny. They should... Dude, we did actually try to search if there was one with Epstein. Just because it could have been fucking funny. Anyway. Yeah. Alright. Dude, no joke, dude. The files are crazy, dude. The Danish king's name is in there twice. Bro, he didn't do anything wrong though. Copium. It's not even him though. It's the fucking It's just like the email or whatever. He's mentioned in an email. Mentioned in 2 emails. Where the one is like, where he the king got an invitation, and the invitation was of course not directed at the king. It was like to the the guy who reads the emails for the king. Or at this point he wasn't the king, he was the crown prince, which makes it even weirder, right? Like, why the fuck do you want to message the crown prince of a country with 5 million inhabitants? Also, this is a constitutional monarchy. The king can literally be thrown out by majority vote. Like, if the parliament doesn't want him, when I say parliament, of course, that's an extension of the the people, right? Like, they can literally just do like a referendum, and then if it's 51%, then he gets thrown out. And they can run that at any time they want, right? Of course, if they just like keep spamming the alt, right? If then people might start becoming kind of unhappy with it. Yeah. But yeah, he got invited to the island, and then I believe in the second mention it was just, I don't know if it was like an internal one or if it was a reply or whatever, but yeah. However, there's something with a Norwegian princess which is quite concerning. She apparently had some sort of interaction with him after he was convicted, which is kind of suspicious. Is King getting shit for it? I don't think he's getting shit in Denmark, because in Denmark we don't really give that much of a shit for the thing. Although I did see there was a Danish streamer, right? A Danish streamer who was streaming himself, looking through the files and noting down all the Danish people in it. Which, as far as I'm concerned, is a fucking bad idea to do, because because he called it the pervert list. So basically, he was like accusing like 20 of the most powerful people in Denmark of being... Dude, bro is 100% getting in a lawsuit. Like, what the hell? What is he doing? What is bro doing on his live? Like, come on, man. That is just dumb. But I don't think the king is getting shit for it. Because he's not mentioned, like, he is not involved. It's just like his name is mentioned in in emails. And he is not the sender of any of the emails. But again, there was the Norwegian princess who... I'll have to look this up. Norwegian princess... Epstein files. Crown Princess Mette-Marit of Norway. Okay, this is the AI. Okay, I probably shouldn't read that. Okay, this is from The Guardian. This is probably... Yeah, this is at least better than the AI. Oh my god, there is 1,000 mentions of the Norwegian princess. 1,000 mentions. Okay, dude, this is some spicy material. Dude, if you... Dude, man. These fucking, like... I don't even, like, I don't want to call them elites because I don't agree with the term. But, you know. Man. They're retards. I can't remember if this was in Danish or in English media that I saw this. So, like, I don't remember if it was in the US or in Denmark that I saw this. Basically, someone got one of those, like, emails, like, call to action emails about political stuff. Like, I often get them with, like, you know, like, Red Cross, you know, when there's, like, a humanitarian crisis somewhere. Well, often. I get them occasionally, right? But someone got this for, like, a political, like, oh, the rich are getting richer or whatever, or something like that. And then it went on to say, what do you think is the solution for this? And then he replied, the guillotine. And then they didn't respond. Or I think they did respond, and they were like, sorry, like, you know, like, we'll take our business elsewhere. Also, I don't remember what they replied, but they actually replied something like, oh, no, 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 like, something akin to that. Oh, yeah, it is quite funny. Although mainly in this case, I think it's funny because, like, it's both, like, you know, screwing with the rich, kind of, or the elite, and it's also screwing with those people on the phones. Man, I'm not gonna lie, it is so low to use fear-mongering and pandering to the people who are not involved in politics. It's so low to speak to those types of people to gain, like, political votes. It is the lowest of the low, in my opinion. Like, man, this is so popular everywhere, but, like, in Denmark, right, what they'll do, right, is that they'll do stats, or there is stats for this. There's, like, stats for what age groups vote for which parties. And then the parties that are not getting good votes in a particular part will just reform their entire, like, branding to fit with that group that isn't voting for them, even though the policies are completely against this, like, group. Kind of like that. Whoa, let's not get off track. We're playing Sekiro here. Oh, shit. Anyway, basically, what I'm saying is that, yeah, I don't give a shit for the people on the lists. On the Epstein list, they can go eat a dick. I do feel bad for the people that are, like, innocent on there. I do feel like Stephen Hawking, right? I mean, Stephen Hawking is on there, right? And I feel like, okay, bro, I don't think he was doing... Okay, maybe he was. I mean, who knows? What the fuck? I feel like, okay, if you're just a guy, you know, in a wheelchair and someone invites you to, like, a tropical island, of course you're gonna go, right? Surely. Like, come on. Dude, like, my dad was in a wheelchair and he loved going to fucking on holiday to sit at the beach rather than sitting in his fucking wheelchair at home. Like, come on. Alright, let's get some runs going. I hope no one ever watches this VOD. Yeah. Holy shit. Goddamn. Time to get the big PB now. Okay, this was okay, I guess. Almost in the Epstein file. You know, like, I wonder if there's just like regular people, you know, in there, because the Epstein files, like, they're everything, right? They're all the material for the case. So a lot of it will be like irrelevant for the case, right? Because they're just being, you know, ultra sure or whatever. Hey, Kato. So, like, maybe, like, fucking, I don't know, like, regular old Bob is in there, you know? So I do feel bad for everyone that's even mentioned on there. Oh, well, you know what I mean. Not on, like, just, you know, the regular... Yeah. The people who aren't bastards, basically. Who was it? I always think it was George Carlin. Or it might have been many people who said this, but I think George Carlin did it as well. You know, they're in the same club, they go to the same woods to do weird rituals at night or whatever. Like, they all meet up in the forest at night and do weird rituals. Yeah. Bob? Never. Nah, unfortunately, I think there's probably a lot of Bobs on there. The regular old blue-collar Bob. Wait, blue-collar? I don't even... What? I don't even know what the colors mean. Blue collar? Red collar? Red collar a thing? Brown? Brown collar? This is not the best. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder... Oh, actually, I guess this did happen, right? In Denmark, there is a politician named Mona Juul. I guess I don't need to comment on her. It's like, she's kind of whatever. Kind of like just a boring conservative, but not really like a real, you know. Like, she's just like your average politician, really. And she's mentioned in there, but it's actually not her that's mentioned. It's someone else who has the exact same name, who's a diplomat in some other country that I don't know. Don't remember. I think it might have been Norway, but I don't remember. And so she was getting a bit of shit in the press because her name, like the Danish politician, was getting shit in the press because her name was in there, but it's actually not that Mona Juul, it's another Mona Juul. Mona Juul. Mona like the Genshin character. Getting grab ogre is generally considered a time loss. Yeah. Yeah, when you get grabbed, it's kind of big time loss. It's actually not so bad to get just punched though. Or slammed. 35.66. Wait, hang on, that's good. Except I... Okay, only a half turn though. That's fine. Sorry, I'll start talking about the game instead of talking about the files. Bro, I mentioned the word redacted and then... Bro... like, what the hell? Deflect the slam. Just deflect it like late, I guess. I mean, just deflect it when it's inside of your head. You can use a hitbox viewer also, maybe it helps. Like the attack hitbox thing, for example, that I have on my spreadsheet on my G-table. Probably also maybe in the Sekiro tool or whatever it's called. It's not on the JDSD practice tool though. Because that one is 3 years old by now, since the last update. I need to push the new update to my table. But I guess there isn't really much in the new update, I gotta be fair. So it's kind of pointless, I think. I think the current table is pretty good. I think it's good enough for what people generally need. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. Get the run today and never fight ogre again. Hell yeah! That's the spirit. The lie, you're not fed up with Sekiro? Nice. Time to play it more then. Or quit Glitchless. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 6, 7, 8. Hollow Knight. Boot up DS2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you kidding me? Oh, good. Oh, God, no. When am I playing Dark Souls 2? I'm not sure, because I don't really have time to play anything right now. Yeah, AI froze. Or broke, I guess. AI broke is the real. Too much coding? Nerd. Yeah. Also, too much just shit going on. Like, I'm getting up at 5. And then I'm at home by 1. And that's if I don't do homework at school, which is a good idea to do, because there is a teacher who can help. I'm actually not coding that much, I'm not gonna lie. I have coding homework for tomorrow and I haven't done it. But I also don't know if I'm going there tomorrow, because I have a doctor's visit at the same time. So depending on how long that takes, I won't even be able to make it until, like, I might be able to catch like the last like 20% of it if I go directly there, like immediate, like, yeah, it's probably not gonna happen. Also, I think there's a snowstorm, so everything gets cancelled tomorrow anyway. And the buses will be like 3 hours late. What is it? I don't know. It's something with a raise. I wasn't there when we got it because I was also at the doctor. Or the hospital. Getting a blood test. My doctor thinks I have an infection. Infection? Is that the word? I honestly... No, it's not an infection. I don't know what the word is, sorry. But I disagree. So I'm getting a bunch of tests done. And I'm on penicillin. For some reason. Hell yeah. So I can't drink. Hell nah. Infection. Yeah, it's not an infection. I don't know what the word is, sorry. Doesn't matter anyway. STD, yeah, maybe that. Maybe I got an STD from my hand. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, I'm not getting action. I think I'm supposed to be sick because, like, my blood in my blood test, it said I have like Like some, like, how do I explain this? Like the thing that is like, that goes up when you have, I don't know if it's called an infection, but whatever. When you have like the thing, it goes like way the fuck up. And mine was like over twice the reference. So I'm supposed to be sick, but I'm not. Anyway. That's why I say I disagree. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep. Come on, man! What the hell is that? He just delays his attack. He just stares at me. It's inflammation. I think it is. Maybe. I don't know. And if I did know the word, I probably... I mean, I do know the Latin one, but... Yeah. Not giving you that much information, okay? I'm not gonna... Chat is not allowed... is not gonna be allowed to micromanage my health. Yeah, yeah. Anyway. I don't have anything. I'm invincible. Was I the only one that just heard a notification on my PC? Hang on. There's a reset anyway. Did I get a notification? It sounded like the Halloween Discord notification. Yep, as in I was the only one. Did not. You did not have a notification on my PC. Noted. Thank you for telling me about that. Now please show yourself out. What a stinker of a joke. I'm going on a rant now. 2 days ago. Oh, it must have been... Oh, it must have been 3 or 4 now, actually. Actually, hold on. Let me backtrack some more. Around a week and a half ago, or maybe closer to... let's say like 10 days ago, I bought some tomatoes. Right? I bought the tomatoes and I had some of them, and then like 2 days later, they started to have hairs and black spots on them, okay? So that means you don't eat them, okay? That was 500 grams of tomatoes just fucking gone immediately. So I was like, okay. You know what? It happens. I should have eaten them quicker. Okay, fair enough. So this time I buy only 250 grams, okay? So half the amount. I did that 2 days ago, guess what? One of them is completely fucking white and covered in hairs. Bro, that I'm never buying tomatoes again. I can't be dealing with this. I can't be dealing with this. Like, what the hell? Dude, I'm not organized enough to buy something and use it the same day unless it's something that's easy to prepare, like a fucking pizza, okay? If it's a frozen pizza, sure, but that one can last for years. You can survive a nuclear war. Dude, I'm buying some tomatoes, expecting them to at least have like, you know, maybe like 5 days before they start going bad. Not fucking 2 days before they are literally covered in fucking fungi. Come on, man. What is this shit? And you know what? Like, nice tomatoes, which these aren't. These were the cheapest of, like, the cheapest cherry tomatoes. I guess cherry tomatoes by themselves are expensive. It's just because you don't have to cut them up like you do with, like, whole-sized tomatoes. But they cost the same as chicken does. I could be buying meat. And that shit can stay forever in the freezer. Dude, what is this bullshit, bro? Like, come on. The cheapest of the cheapest. Well, it's still expensive. It's still, like a lot of, like, it's still expensive. Like, I could buy the same weight of, like, chicken drumsticks. Okay? I know there's bone in there, which is part of the weight, but still. If you put those motherfuckers in a tray in the oven, then at least the bone juice becomes a sauce or like something. Or if you put it in like a stew, it becomes like the stew or whatever. Tinned tomatoes? Yeah, but yeah, I'm not gonna put tinned tomatoes in a salad, bro. That's some like fucking UK shit. But yes, tinned tomatoes are goated, and I do have like 5 cans. To be honest, whenever I'm cooking tomatoes, I never buy fresh. I always just buy them in a can. But if I'm eating them raw, then nah, I'm not eating them from a can. That shit is way too sour. They add like the fucking thing to it as well, so it lasts longer, which makes it even more sour, in my opinion, and it tastes like metal. And if you want to buy one without that additive, then you're paying 5 times the amount. And then it's, again, it doesn't even taste any different, because then it's just like the cheapest one that you can call Italian or Spanish tomato. Vegetables are more expensive than meat. Yeah, sometimes. At least, like, the kind of fancy... I don't want to call them fancy, because I don't think cherry tomatoes are that fancy. I guess they are a little bit fancy. I just tend to buy the vegetables that take the least to prep, you know? Like an onion, for example, you don't have to wash it. You only have to, like, remove the skin and cut it up, so I eat that a lot. And then, like, I buy, like, pre-washed salad, because I can't be bothered to wash it. Especially because if you wash it and then put it in a salad, then your salad tastes like fucking water. And if you want to, like, not have watery salad, then you either need to buy, like, a fucking salad spinner, or you need to fucking use 10 paper towels per piece of lettuce. Dude. Raw onion? I do eat raw onion, but not that much raw onion. You have raw onion on your hot dog, you have raw onion in your salad, raw onion on your, like, fucking meat. Well, not meat, but like on like a sandwich. Like if you put in like a little bit of raw red onion, that shit is banger. Apple? Yeah, I'm not eating like an apple, bro. I said you cut it up. Okay, bro. I'm putting it in my sauces and shit, you know, like a pasta sauce with like a lot of onion in it. Like some caramelized onion shit type action. Can slice apples. Yeah, and you can slice an onion, so I don't see your point. You can also dice an apple and put it in something that you're gonna heat. That you're gonna cook. I don't really personally do that, but there is some recipes where you put apple in. Like there is one, I don't know if you would call it a traditional Danish one, but at least it's one of the Danish ones. Not particularly like Danish, but like it's something that you eat in Denmark sometimes. Is apples and bacon together. Because it's like savory and sweet. And you cook it. Apple pie? Alright, alright. Also, Leech, did you say that you don't eat meat? That's kind of based. I can't manage my diet without it's too difficult to live a normal life and do that. For me at least. Plant-based. Based. Also, I guess, yeah, it's not even any less expensive. Especially when you consider, like, you can buy, like, a fucking... Like, dude, discounted meat is, like, everywhere here. You know, like, the meat that's... Like... Oh, you have to use it today or it's gonna literally like fucking die. And then you can buy it super cheap. I buy that. Generally. And then sometimes you can find like a full chicken, like a 2 kilogram chicken, 4 pounds for the Americans. For like pretty cheap. I remember I did that once, and I think I've told this story about the chicken soup before. Dude, I was eating that for weeks, bro. Dude, what the hell? Hey, I made like 5 liters of chicken soup. Holy shit. That was crazy. Because I froze it. I ate it for like I froze like a good part of it, and then I ate for like 2 days, and then I was, you know, like I poured it into bags, so I had like 1 bag for like 1 meal. I had like so many bags because there's so much shit. That was... I don't think I'm gonna do that again though, because holy fuck, that was such a... That was such a tedium to make. Because I essentially did like a... I made a stock first. So, you know, I made it with 1 round of vegetables in the water. Then I reduced that. And then I... threw out those vegetables, right? And then I made it with new vegetables, right? Dude, that was so much fucking work. I spent like a full day on it. Holy shit. It wasn't bad though, it was pretty good. Cooked fresh, it's expensive, yeah. Well, canned tomatoes is like pretty cheap. You can do some wicked shit with like canned tomatoes and like rice or like pasta. Meal prep with your 2 flatmates, 2 last semesters. Hang on, lock in. The 312. Arr. Meet up on Sunday, everyone would be in charge of 1 dish and you cook for the whole week. That was super cheap. Oh, nice. If I'm cooking, I'm never cooking for 1 meal only, or rarely. Like if I'm cooking for myself, I always cook for, or not always, but like if it's possible, I'll cook for at least 2 meals. Because like, yeah, some things you can't really make. No. I was looking at my phone and accidentally pressed D. Okay, I guess we're doing a, wait. Is this, I pressed continue, right? Not new game, anyway. A good old hot dog. Oh, hell yeah, hot dog. Yeah. I want to get back into doing like a 1 pot stew thing. Like I remember, what's it called? Like chicken with rice I made, which was basically like everything in 1 pot, even the rice in the same pot. Dude, that was sick. You always do 1 really big batch, then eat half of it and the rest at night. Yeah, that's a classic. Good luck. Doesn't work to cook for 2 days, yeah. Dude, this is an unlucky part about being hungry. You should make a week's worth of chicken pasta. Holy fuck, that is so much. Thank you, Zero. I made some pasta that lasted like 3 meals. But the only reason it lasted 3 meals was because it wasn't particularly nice. Dude, I did that. I performed that so fucking bad, man. Anyway, it worked. Chicken literally every day. Don't have too much hunger over the day, and at night when the ADHD meds stop working, you get hungry. Oh my god. Dude, I was on ADHD medication when I was a kid. Dude, I was not hungry at all during the day. Oh my god. That's actually quite relatable. Couscous? That sounds nice as well. With some fucking tin tomatoes. Tomatoes. Fucking. Bro's having some fucking bangers and mash, bro. What's it? Mash and peas. Fuck. Beans. Yeah. Fucking beans. Give me tomato sauce. Alfredo. Dude, I'm too lazy to make like an actual thing like this. I'm usually just like putting random shit in the pan and then boom. Half a kilogram of pasta and yeah, let's go. Sekiro 2 getting announced today. Oh yeah, there's like an event today, right? That would be cool if that's the case. Honestly, I don't know if I want a Sekiro 2. Also, I think Sekiro 2 would only be announced after the anime has aired, right? I think that would be the business move, right? So like right after the thing like ends, the anime ends, is when they would announce it. Right? Because that's kind of like, you don't want to have two competing like products or whatever you want to call it. Delusional thing to say. No, I don't think Sekiro 2 is too delusional. I just think that it's so unlikely for it to be now rather than after the anime is done. Just because, you know, you want to, like from a business standpoint, you want to like space them out. At least so that, because right, if they put out the anime and then the game at the same time, then people have to choose between doing one or the other. And then they'll need to start working on a new project to get out soon, because otherwise they're gonna have a gap. Because they're releasing so much shit right now. Like, it makes more sense for them to release something, to release Sekiro 2 in like maybe half a year or a year from now. More than now. Because yeah, people are waiting for new stuff, but the stuff is kind of there. You know, Tarnished Edition is coming for Elden Ring. Duskbloods is coming for the Switch. And there is the Thing anime, Sekiro anime. So I think it would make more sense for them to do it later. Also, don't worry, I am pretty up to date on the leaks, let's just say that. And currently there's nothing to report. Not before Bloodborne 2. Yeah, I mean, maybe we get a Bloodborne 2. I think a Bloodborne remaster is more probable than a Bloodborne 2, though, I'm not gonna lie. But even then, The Bloodborne sales, while good, I don't think they're quite good enough that releasing it would be good, you know? Because the game is not very... Let's say... Bloodborne is kind of a shit game. Like, not for its time, but for 2024, it's a bit of a shit game. It's like Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. Don't really hold up. So if you remaster it, you better, like, actually, like, remaster it. Remake it. Because it doesn't have what it takes, I don't think, to be commercially successful as a re-release. But of course, this is all kind of speculation. We don't get that much information. If we want to stick with what they've said for sure, they've said that they are aware that people want a Bloodborne remaster, or Miyazaki has said that they are aware that people want a Bloodborne remaster. Oh my god, this was so good. Holy shit. My fucking god, that was good. And he then also said that sometimes it pays to wait for hardware upgrades before creating a remaster. That's a quote, or I mean, it's not word for word, but it's basically what he said. Of course, I don't know the original Japanese. I only know the translation. Also, if they re-release it, people are not gonna... Like, the game is not a $60 game or whatever. The game is too short for that. Like, no one is ever paying the Elden Ring. Like, it's not worth the same as Elden Ring. And of course, I understand that it's not gonna be as, like, labor-intensive to remaster a game as it is to create a whole new Elden Ring, which is like the craziest game of all time, but like... It's not free to make a game, because it means that you're like choosing to do that over doing something else, which is the problem. But maybe they could get some other studio to do it, like with Demon Souls. But I honestly don't know even if Demon Souls, like the remake, was a commercial success. This is a good run. It's a really good run. But the guys that did Dark Souls 1 Remastered, do they still exist? The Dark Souls 1 Remaster is kind of bad in some ways, but at the same time it's like, okay, that was 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Never mind, actually, it was 2018 that I came out. It was only 7 years ago. I forgot. "2018 is semi-recent. I mean, I'm sure the company has improved. The developers improved, I mean. Final Fantasy 7? Hell yeah, give me more Tifa. Hell yeah. Everyone wins when a new Tifa game gets announced. Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. I cancelled my R1. Dark Souls 1 could use a remake. Nah. I don't think it needs a remake. I think the remaster is fine. What they need to do, if they want people to play it, is they need to take every single part where you need to run and shorten the corridor by 90%. The game is just not up to people's attention spans anymore. And the same thing is true for Bloodborne. And Dark Souls 2. It's just not what they're... at least in my opinion, it's not what the fans are interested in anymore. That's fine. Say that, but every game is open world. They'll make a time waster game. Yeah, but no. It's not the same. Just because the genre is the same does not mean that the effect is the same, because there's something called design. Two people can have the same idea, and if one person has better execution on the design, it will obviously be better. And the design of the old games, even though that is the same genre or same kind of design philosophy of having an open world, it's just not as like fast. It's too slow. Elden Ring does it so well. I think still even a lot of people are like, Elden Ring is not enough, if you get what I mean. But to a lot of people, Elden Ring is enough. People also talk about Skyrim in this sense of like, because there's always something to interact with, but of course at the end of the day, games are very like personal based, like very preference based, and you need to have like enough people that are interested in it to make it commercially viable. Because yeah, like there are lots of people who like the older Souls games, but that doesn't mean that they can, you know, do well commercially. You have to remember that currently, their second most successful game is Sekiro. It's not Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 3 or Bloodborne, it's Sekiro. That is their second most successful game. And Elden Ring is, of course, their most successful game. Sold copies? I think I don't know about sold copies, because this is the thing with like you know, an older game will have longer time to sell copies. So here I'm saying daily player base and awards, I guess, is what I'm mainly basing it off of, because I don't have data on sale over time. So I don't have data on which had the best initial release month in terms of sales. We don't have data for that, or I don't have data. Maybe someone compiled it. And also in terms of the longevity, you know. But Sekiro has the second most active players. Maybe Night Rain, actually. I guess actually Night Rain. Dude, probably Night Rain actually is their most successful game, because it was the cheapest to make. Hey, Bonnet. Sekiro's fifth. The thing is that Sekiro is still selling for 60, right? Also. Like, I guess it's hard to say really, so maybe I'm not justified, maybe I'm not right in saying that it's their second most successful game. You could also argue that like the Souls saga, all of the 3 Souls games are connected in a way that means that you have to evaluate them as one product. Because after all, the scrapped things from DS1 just ended up in DS2, and the scrapped things from DS2 ended up in DS3. And also Bloodborne is involved there in some regard as well. What I'm trying to say is that their most awarded games are the faster games in terms of pace. That doesn't mean that those are the better games, it just seems that those more suit their customers, is what I'm trying to say. I think their customers are more willing to buy a game that has a faster pace. Meaning that Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne and Demon Souls and Dark Souls 2 kind of lack a little bit in this, because there's so much running around in empty places. I think those games are awesome, but I think they wouldn't do as well commercially as like a new game would. But again, I have no insight on the economics, so really what I'm saying is kind of pointless in a way. This is gonna work. I have monkeys. Nah, it should be fine. Monkeys should be fine. Vibe economics. Yeah. Vibe coding. On podcast. You're watching it right now, bro. Elden Ring got so much second wind with Depth of Night. I actually didn't try any of the like newer things on Night Rain. It looks cool though. I'm just not 100% the target audience. Man, Elden Ring is quite good though. When's my next race? Whenever Sarah has time. Sarah's been sick, I think. Maybe today, but I don't know. It's probably gonna be like very spontaneous timing. Beautiful. Liman. Liman? Okay, that's a new way of saying it. Liman, reverse cursing it. Reverse psychology. Le Mans. That's like the fucking the race, right? Le Mans. The driving shit. I don't know which game they'll release next, but I mean, I'm kind of down for anything. French way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, monkeys! My new best friend! 2-second gold! Oh my goodness! That is crazy! What the hell? Anyways, the Gunford coming up. Time to reset. Full-blown conversations while running. Yeah, those are the ones where I'm less nervous actually, so they can sometimes be really good. I'm not doing the swag jump, sorry. I don't need the time save here. Oh. That was extremely weird. I kind of fucked up the movement, but... Fuck. Oh my goodness, I'm glad I took a step before jumping. Holy shit. Lining it up. Miss! No! Oh! Yep, right over my head. Oh, this is beautiful, actually. Okay, not that much time loss, actually. Surprisingly good still. Oh, wait. Am I gonna get memed here? I might. 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No memes. Good. Instantly jinxing it. No, it's fine actually. Like, still like a really good pace here. I need to not miss for Ash though. English. What's your guys' favorite Demon Souls boss? Mine is Dirty Colossus purely because of the name. But actually that boss is pretty fucking shit. Well, I shouldn't say that. It just has some weird, it just had weird design. With like, I think it has like the fly storm thing where you like just take damage. It's not a fly, it's not flies, it's like something that actually damages you. Like bees or wasps. Okay. Decent recovery there. Not gonna get like a giga gold like I did last time. Does that work? It does, surprisingly. Nice. Man, I really did not lose a lot of time on Gunfort, actually. Only 9 seconds from the death plus kind of bad movement. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Is this gonna be weird or? Oh yeah. Okay. My whole movement there was off. Okay, good menuing. The 0 line? Yeah, no, we're not taking the get spotted line. Shoot off. Insane English. English moment. I won't argue with the professionals though. This is actually decent. Lol, I saved time, even though I played like... Even though the cock... You know? I think you can jump here. Yes. Then here. Then monkey cancel? Hell no. With the monkey cancel strat is unhinged. Gambling on the monkey. Canceling your Yash animation. Holy shit, that is a clown business strat, but I love it. Oh my goodness. Oh my no, man. Oh yes, it worked. Oh, fuck, yes! Dude, I almost fucked this up. Okay, let's see some good RNG here, Mr. Ape. Scream into long combo, thank you. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Boom, okay. coming for that top 10. I don't give a shit. With a death. Is that a 2 of 4? Oh, almost. It's still gold. Damn, 0.1 gold. And then we even have time save at the end. Lock in, guys. Fucking lock in, okay? Lock the fuck in. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Boom. Boom. Yes. A swank grapple. Okay, already saved like a second over my PB again. Still don't know if it's better to do a single jump or double jump here. Okay, mega nervous here. Let's see. Nice. Oh my god, what a bastard! Fuck this game! Fuck this game! I don't give a shit! Oh my... Hell yes! Dude! Nah, I lost 10 seconds on Gunford. What is this bullshit, man? Oh my god. Oh, hell nah. No, this would have been... Oh my... No. Oh, fuck. It is so good, but it is so... Nah, my... Nah. Dude, I lost 10 seconds on Gunford, bro. What? Oh no! Oh, I could have had a 28-16, bro! What? Oh my god! Oh. Shit, man! Oh. Holy shit, that is good though. Oh my god! Bro. Oh, oh hell yeah. Holy shit. Oh my goodness, man, this was good. Oh my god. Dude, the 201 monkeys. Oh, that shit was so clean. Oh. Time to retire? Nah, bro. We're only getting started. Okay, hang on. Let me visit the leaderboard. I think this is like... It's not that high up because the guys are really close. Yeah, man. It's only 9th place, dude. Oh, man. It's 9th place, and if I hadn't died on Gunford, it would have been 4th place. Oh. Yes, I got 28.49 3 weeks ago. Then I got 28.38 5 days ago, or maybe 6 days ago. And then I also missed a chance at a 28, 30 something. A run that was a little bit worse than this one. Oh my god, this one was fucking good though. Hell nah, what is this? Dude, now we're just grinding for RNG though. Like, oh my goodness. Now we're just grinding for RNG. If I want to get a PB again. Man, I can't get the gun for it. Come on, man. That is cringe. That is cringe. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my goodness, what the hell, dude, that run was so amazing. Oh. Fuck, man. Oh, man, I feel like I should keep going, right? Because 28, 26, like, if I PB by 10 seconds, I'm like 4th place, right? Like, I'm so close to being near the tippy top. Because there's so many guys with like 21, 22, 23, 24. Since I beat the 3-way tie for 9th, yeah. Man, oh, this is so unfortunate that I had to get shot on Gunford, man. This would have been so amazing if I hadn't died there. Fuck. I think I was on pace to get a 222 on Gunford there. If it, actually I lost a little bit, so it was probably going to be a 222 or 223. Actually, yeah, I guess I didn't really lose 10 seconds straight up. I lost a little bit less. But on the next run, I can save 10 seconds there if I do it perfectly. And don't get shot, of course. Or well, don't get killed. A shot is fine. And also, honestly, the RNG in the early game is not that good. Like, I can get a better Gyobu. I can get a better Bull, and I can get a better Genichiro. The only thing that's like crazy in this run is like monkeys. I'm thinking what mistakes I did in this run. Gyobu, right? I think I made a mistake on Gyobu. I think I missed a hit or something. No mistakes on Ogre, no mistakes... I guess some mistakes on Tutorial, no mistakes on Canyon, no mistakes on... Bull. Mistakes on Genichiro? Oh yeah, little tiny mistake on Genichiro. Oh, mistake on Dialogue, yeah, I lost a little bit on Dialogue. Roberto was a good segment. I can save time there though. Flawless monkeys, although I can do the movement to monkeys 0.2 seconds faster without too much issue. 10 seconds on Gunford. Good Snake Eyes. I can do Corrupted Monk 1 second faster. Ape was amazing. Emma was actually not good, but it was fine. Genichiro was... sorry, Ishin was amazing. Yo, Sense. Yeah, thank you for the GGs, guys. Holy shit. I'm actually gaming. Also, Dana, thank you for the sub. for the resub, dude. 13 months is actually crazy. The OG goat. That's why he's the goat. The goat. Put me now, dude. It's only 9th. Can you believe that? Only 9th place with this bullshit. I'm the god, I'm top 10. Top 10 is good, yeah. Dude, there's such a huge gap between 8th and 9th. 9th is, you know, the three-way tie. ADC, Chiman, and T-Keeper with 28-36. And then the 8th place is a Chinese runner called Diz with 28-24. Now, I would have fucking jumped right over all those bastards if fucking... Sorry, bastard. I wanted to call the Gunford guys, but sorry. I would jump right over all those guys if the bastards at Gunford didn't fucking shoot me. Fuck. I guess I gotta keep running. Oh no, I gotta keep going. What the hell? Gotta keep going. And you know what? I still don't think it's worth jumping over Snake Eyes. Worm's time. Worm has a 28-21 in tied 4th place with Beta. So yeah, if I didn't die on Gunford, I would have been 8th with like a 28-16 or 17. And I lowered my PB by half a minute in the last month. That's pretty good, right? For sure, Glitchless. Also, I feel like it's taking no effort at all as well, by the way. Like, these are... I'm not grinding. Like, really, I did 200 attempts or something. Like, really, I am chilling. I am not going insane or anything like that. That sounds like I'm saying it sarcastically. Like, I'm actually, like, enjoying my time, yeah? And you know what the crazy thing is? This run is not bad to run against. Like, the late game is really good, I guess. You killed Gyobu, it was easy until like Centipede. The Centipede is easy for me. Holm is going to keep going like how the Danes crossed the North Sea to England, yeah. Dude, I don't know if I should say this. But I guess it's not me who said it. When I was in Ireland, right? We were on like a sightseeing bus trip. And the lady who was doing the, you know, the tour guiding, she said that the Vikings came over and stole all the hot ladies from Ireland. And then afterwards she says, I don't know what that says about what that says about the Irish, you know, ladies. The implication there is that, you know, yeah. Maybe that's why England got fucked up teeth. That was Ireland though, not... And I don't... Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. They got fucked up teeth because we stole all the people with good teeth. Anyway. Something like this. Of course, this was not a good event, but also it's 1,000 years ago, so I think we have grown past that. Actually, I think it's more than 1,000 years. I think it's like 1,200 years or 1,100 years. Because this was before Denmark actually like had a government. Yeah. Wait, someone posted... Okay, are you seeing this? First ever dance pad speedrun. A 1 hour. Aggie did a dance pad speedrun. I don't think he has the video of it. I know he originally did a dance pad run, right, that most people know about from the video. But during an event, it might have been a birthday event, or, you know, during that, he did it again. He did a rerun. And that was a speed run, but it's slower than this, I think. That being said, nice. The VOD for the archive livestream for Aggie's Dancepad speedrun should still exist in full. Like, not the one from years ago, right? But the one that he did for this event. I remember this because I was there and I bet like 50,000 or 80,000 channel points that he would not do Ape first try. And then he did Ape first try. That's why I remember. And this is why I don't have any channel points on his channel anymore. Yeah, I think it was 80,000 I bet on it. Well, gambling does not pay off, lads. Unless it's Shura Glitchless, then it always does. Or something like this. What a banger PB. Holy shit. 12-second PB. I guess we're going top 5 now. We're going 21 1x. I just need to do the same run a little bit sloppier, and not die and gone forward. Ag is 100th place. I think that run used to be the world record as well. That run that is at 100th place. Let me check real quick. Oh no, okay, that one wasn't. But it's 1330 was the world record. Oh, that was back when Tanoshimu had it. Tanoshimu the GOAT. Dude, Glitchless was so funny back then. People just did whatever and it worked. And now, it is literally like the most precise science ever. Like, this shit is fucking hard. Like, holy shit. I'm glad, though, that I have a nice run to upload. Holy shit. 28, 26. I guess this is a lot better than I thought I could do, honestly. I thought I was kind of trolling to think that I could get 28, like 29, 28, 29. But I guess I'm not. Because I guess I can do even better than that. Like, I should be able to do even better than this. Because there's like 10 seconds for free to save on this one. What gets you top 25? Top 25? Oh, you need, yeah. It's, you need 28.58. Need 28.58. So 1 second faster than what Dana said. Hang on, I'll pull up the leaderboards. Since I'm talking about them, why don't we just have a little look here? So I'm here now. This is such a big gap, 12-second gap. Like, come on. 4-way tie for 14th. Dude, this is insane. Man, this pumpkin guy with his 20... I mean, even for this ADC run. ADC is gonna PB soon, though. Start making the centiseconds matter. The reason we don't do that is because of well, one is tradition or whatever you should call it from the Souls games. The other is in categories with quit outs. The decimals don't matter. Well, how you know, because there is like when you quit out in this game, it puts the milliseconds to 000. So when you quit out, it rounds down. So that means that only the time after your last quit out actually counts, if you get what I mean. So let's say you do some run, right, where you quit out right before fighting Emma. Only the milliseconds that happen, that transpire after that will matter. All the other ones won't matter, so it gets really weird, right? Yo, Pay, thank you. I just got a fat PB. Hey, John. What was my previous PB? 2838. Yeah. But Pay, look at what happened on Gunfort. No! What the hell? Yeah. I fucking died. Anyway. Thank you for the raid again. Welcome in, raiders. We are playing Shura Glitchless. I don't know what else to tell you. I just landed here on the leaderboard. If you can see my mouse, like right. Let me zoom. That is so small for you guys. Oh hell yeah! Now we got some more like school level, like school teacher level zoom here. right in. Wait, here. The gap here is so big though. Like I'm just below this, right? 2 seconds behind, but then 10 seconds ahead of ADC. Right now I'm here, but I'll be up here soon. And so the next goal is to beat the worm. Gotta beat the worm. Gotta get up here. Two days ago, you had a 108.08 BPT after General 2, which is really good for you. Less than 1 second loss per minute of run. Then the first gunner shot your ass and you got a black screen full died. Damn. Had another 108 after General 2. Lost to shit Pete. Not doing fast attack and... Oh, okay. I'm killed by 7 spears. And now you lost another 108 after General 2 to Ape, somehow turning fast. Damn. Are you 21st still? Probably. I mean, I was still ahead. I'm still ahead of you, right? So me moving up doesn't matter? Let me check. Yeah, you're not moving anywhere. Well, until you PB, of course. Dude, my monkeys were so good. Holy fuck! Holy fuck, my monkeys were good. I hope after this run that everyone will start doing my way of killing the monkeys, because my way of killing the monkeys is way better than all the other ones. My monkeys were so good, yeah. My way of killing them is much better than all the other methods. And it's not even close. Oh, well, it is kind of close, but you get what I mean. It's better. It's basically like you take one step, right? You land on the thing, you take one step, you hit both, then you dash over in front of where the green one is gonna run, and then you just attack 3 times. Like towards the bell, I guess. Like in that direction. And then from there, you have the camera already looking at the grapple, and you can just jump. And get the grapple. No need to do any dash business, no need to do any camera reorientation, it just works. You just go immediately onto the next thing. Which saves more time than you would believe. It saves like probably like 0.4 or something, or 0.3 to just have your camera already on the grapple. Then that's not even to mention the fact that you're already lined up to do it perfectly. You always think we have to cherish being able to get relatively sick PBs without having to completely pray, but at the same time it's painful when you lose so much time to dumb shit. Yes. Well, the way I'm gonna PB is I'm just gonna change category when I can't PB anymore. Man, this is actually a really good run. I lost... Well, now my best possible time is gonna be below 28 now. But I had a 28:01 sum of best, so I lost only 25 seconds compared to it. Actually really good. Come back in 2 years and get 28:10, yeah. Now I'm gonna run it back. Boom. Ooh! 27:59, best possible time. I gotta run this back. Oh wait, what was my Gyobu gate? Actually, I didn't see what was my Gyobu gate. Actually, it was probably not amazing. It was probably fine, but not amazing. Actually, I'm not gonna check it. I can't be bothered. I don't want to do more runs. I want to do runs. Alright guys, by the way, what I plan to do in terms of my runs is when I'm satisfied with this one, I want to do all memories. And that's because I feel like I could get podium on all memories. That might be copium, but I feel like I could get third on all memories. And the reason I say that is because the only thing about that run that's hard for me is Demon. And Demon is scripted now. Yeah, all memories glitchless, sorry. And I also want to steal Census record on that one. Yeah, I also want to steal Census record. Demon scripted, phase 3 is scripted. It's not as complicated as an A, B, and B, because it doesn't matter where you lead him in all memories, because we just immediately end the run after. In A, B, and B, you have to redirect him, which makes it so complicated, honestly, because you have to like account for certain things, and you know, and you have to like do all these heals and Tanto and all this bullshit. I'm jumping back is an issue. I'm just trying to say that it's more complicated on A, B, and B. Like, at least for me, I have, like, it's so complicated because there's so many things. Like, you're on a timer to be able to Tanto, right, with Yash. And then you have to, like, dude, it's too complicated. It's impossible, actually. It's not possible to do the A, B, and B strat. It's too hard. Please, no, that's all you have. Sorry, Sense. Well, you can... Surely you can get the IS one now that you're cracked at the early game, right? Like, you're better at the early game now than I was when I ran IS, I think. So you should be able to beat that. Like, that run is good, but it's only good because there's no one else who's gonna run it. Yuruka's not gonna run it, I guess, because he doesn't want to steal my record, I think. He doesn't want to make me feel bad. Yeah, yeah. I think that's the only reason he doesn't run it. Why so few people running Glitch? Is it because the setup is too annoying? Yeah, I think more people run Glitchless because it's easier to get into. And then the reason I mainly run Glitchless is because I like running the same things that other people run, because then we can talk about the run. If you run another category, like a category with not so many people, then you're just kind of alone. If you get what I mean. You don't have anyone to talk to. So it's not as fun. I love Shura Glitchless because everyone can be involved with the discussion. Well, everyone, you know, all speedrunners on some level can... all Sekiro speedrunners can on some level be involved with the discussions. Definitely get it by like 30 seconds, but Gunford is so much more annoying now with the insane earlier game now. I did with Gachin on Immortal Severance. You could do that too. You could even do... well... I don't know. You can decide what you want to do, I guess. I don't know if Gachin... I don't think Gachinless for me would be worth it. Because the problem is that you're gonna reset so much that you're not gonna get to the late game to get good RNG, right? What are we talking about? We're talking about Immortal Severance hitless. So I currently have the world record on Immortal Severance hitless. And Sense had it before I had it. So we're like fighting a little bit over it. You still get hit? Well, I went lower as well. So you just go lower with Gachin and you shouldn't get hit. For Gachinless, I'm more so worried actually about resetting to monkeys. Fun to run all memes again though. Yeah, all memes. Man, in all memes though... you get hit lower, bro, your game is broken. Dude, I never get hit on fucking Gunford. I don't know what the deal is. Actually, you know what? That's a fucking lie. Because I got hit, I died to Gunford in my 2849, and I also died on Gunford in my 2826. So, alright. Someone snuck the Denmark in on the server. Thank you, Pay. Yeah, yeah. Need to replicate me? Yeah, you could do that. Man, I would totally... like, if I was... nah, I probably wouldn't do that. If I was, like, in charge of the Sekiro Speedrun Discord. Add all sorts of dumb emotes. Yeah, I probably wouldn't do that, actually. Even though it's fun. Adding, like, fucking, you know, Ramon Kuma emotes. Well, correction. The sort of Kuma emotes that Ramon has in his chat whenever you try to type a single word and it shows up fucking ass or tits. Like, yeah. I think I'm good on that front. I don't need that. It's so annoying. Yeah, I agree. I try to not make any of the words something that you could type, except I guess I still have this one. Wait, drive? What is it? Drive? Yeah, drive with small letters. I need to fix that, make it all big. It was fun 2 or 3 years ago when 70V first came out, yeah. That's getting a little old now. Not gonna NGL. Not gonna NGL. Is there something I want to practice? Roberto. Oh, double Senpo. I think I had something in mind that I wanted to practice. Oh, I guess it was for Ash, but I don't really need to do that for Ash. Gunford? No, I don't need to practice Gunford. I practiced it like 5 days ago. I practiced it and then I did runs and I reduced my gold by like 1.5 seconds. So I think I'm good on Gunford. I don't think I need to spend more time on it. Man, I'm getting into dangerous territory because I'm at the point, right, where I think half a second time saves matter. No prosthetic all mems? Wait, do you get prosthetics in all memories? What do you use the prosthetics for? I guess, yeah. Lady Butterfly is nice with firecrackers. Juzo, yeah. Well, the Juzo... No, the Juzo one strat is fine, isn't it? Or am I wrong? Isn't Juzo one like with the... I reposted like a thing that... or I clipped like a thing from... well, I guess that might have been A, B, and B actually. Well, I guess we'll see, because I want to do Glitchless first. I also kind of wanted to do no air swim, but fuck no air swim, honestly. The more and more I play, I kind of like these Glitchless ones a little bit more. No air swim is a little bit of an annoying one. And anyway, what am I playing for? I'm perpetually stuck at silver medal on that category anyway, because the worm exists. So, like, what is the point anyway? Because if I beat him, he's just gonna beat me back in 1 day, and I'm gonna have spent a month of my life resetting to bullshit. And he's gonna get it in 2 days. There's no idea what you're doing. Hitless and all members should just gamble like you're doing all bosses. I think I'm pretty good at strafing on Juzo too. I think you can kind of just spam MD on him and strafe his attacks. Yeah, actually, I don't really know. Consistent. Clueless. Ultra clueless. Ultra Omega Giga clueless. This is like the biggest gambling strat in the entire game. But if I did this, I would save so much fucking time. Holy shit. That is wrong. This is the old setup. Is the grappling path better? I think it's personal preference. I have a cope that the grappling path is a little bit faster, but Ramon tested it a lot and he said that it's yeah, that it's the same in his opinion, which I think is probably right. Or actually, I don't remember if it was him that said it. It might have been someone else. Anyway. Okay, this doesn't even save time, by the way, if you do this. Man, it would be so nice, right? On a run to do double Senpo. And then both bosses Glitchless. It would be so nice. Right? It would be so nice. How much does that save over what I currently do? It saves... Did I mean Glitchless? What did I say? Yeah, I probably said something wrong. Yeah, I mean... Glitchless? Dude, I am such a clanker. Yeah, I mean... Glitchless. Fuck, I'm a clanker. I mean Glitchless. Fuck. Ungoless. It's consistent, guys. Just use your Ruka setup, it's consistent. Yuruka's setup is kind of cooking though, because it's like it actually uses elevation in your favor. Hey, yo! Ah, I fucked it up. Oh, I couldn't react to that. Damn, I'm washed. Hey, I'm the goat! Oh. Ah, fuck, man. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, no! Fuck! Shit, man. Fuck. This shit does not work, jumping over her. Dude, whoever first thought of the idea to jump over this bitch is actually deserves like perpetuity in like the depths of hell. Like actually, like the inferno is what they deserve. Cause holy shit, it is gambling. Yeah, this shit doesn't work. Oh yeah, I guess it was Rakio actually. The guillotine, yeah. Oh, you're ready for this one? Look at this. Look at this. Dude, she's not even gonna find me. Come on, man. See me, you bastard. There we go. Okay. Look at this. Oh, the angle doesn't work. Oh, cute angle doesn't work here. Nah. Wait, maybe I just need to do it later. Wait, who's the fuck saw me now? What? What the hell? Dude, I'm getting comboed! What the hell? That's crazy. Alright. You know what? I remembered that I probably should do some homework, so I guess I won't continue today to do runs. Well, good thing I got the PB in 2 hours then. Because I need to do some homework. That's pretty lucky. I'll raid Emery. Emery's running Bloodborne, all bosses. I've really been liking to see some Bloodborne recently. Been watching Genso a lot. Good luck with the homework, thank you. Emery 22. Deep dive on a race. It's not a deep dive, it's fucking Java. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Nice new PB. I'm gonna get a better one tomorrow. Oh yeah, because it's the weekend. Oh my goodness, this is perfect. Yeah, we're gonna grind on the weekend, hopefully. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.